the guys from Patreon yesterday were like, smile, so I went like this. And then I couldn't stop doing that.
Really?
Yeah, I just couldn't.
You just were stuck. You're like, this is still funny.
And Heather was like,
still do it?
stop. Just give us a real smile. I was like, okay, hold on.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for April 6th, 2017. Holy shit, Nick Scarpino.
What up?
It's April 6th.
Is it April?
We're getting close to Kind of Funny
April?
Live.
Did we miss April Fools?
No, it happened. It came and went. Some people were fooled. Some people weren't.
I didn't get fooled.
Yeah.
But it was Saturday. Well, it was Saturday, so I wasn't looking at any news.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's unfortunate. That's always the unfortunate thing when we were at IGN making those projects, is we were like, is it on a Saturday? Gah! Thwarted by even April.
Yeah.
April Fools that thwarted us before it even began.
IGN's April Fool's video was fun.
Yeah.
They did a Grand Theft Auto in real life.
CJ did a good job.
The TV show. Did you watch the video?
I did.
Alex Salamita laying on the beach as Trevor with that beautiful body.
He does have a, he got the hairier jeans. You know what I mean? He didn't get the smooth jeans.
No, he got them hairy jeans.
He got the man ape jeans.
Yeah.
So that's good for him.
Good for him. Good for him.
Fun.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing? You looking sharp today?
You're looking sharp today.
I like that you look like you're going to a fancy Oscars party.
Yeah.
I look like I'm going to the MTV maybe Music Awards.
Shot looks.
Or maybe I'm an actuary on some level.
Look how fucking
I chose the gray suit. I always get the gray suit for some reason, and it always makes me look a little like.
How many gray suits do you have now?
3. But I keep convincing myself that it's different color gray suits, and they're always the exact same color. I just like charcoal. It goes with everything.
You know what? That's what I say about plaid.
Plaid actually does go with everything, because plaid's so ugly that it has to go with everything.
Yeah.
It's one of those random patterns that's so disgusting that it just works.
Yeah, Andy Cortez said that I look like if Hey Arnold took off his sweater and just wore the shirt underneath it. That's good. It's real good. I feel good, though. I feel like we look good. Obviously, this is part of a sponsorship for the Black Tux. Let's get that out of the way now.
Get it out of the way?
This episode is brought to you by the Black Tux. Are you trying to look great for a wedding or special event? It's never been easier than with thebblacktux.com. With high-quality rental suits and tuxedos delivered to your doorstep, the Black Tux is giving you guys a new way to rent. And get this, the Black Tux offers free home try-on, just like we did.
Yep.
So you get to see the fit and feel the quality
No one can see that.
of your suit months before your event. The best part, it's completely done online. No trips to the tuck shop or anything. I just had Kevin walk around me with the measuring tape, sent it in, we're good, and now I look this damn good. TheBlackTux.com lets you create your own look or choose from tons of stylist selected outfits starting at just $95. After ordering, your suit will arrive 14 days before your event, so you can wear it and do little photo shoots beforehand just to make sure that you're looking all good. Then, after ordering, it's 2 full weeks to try it on and make sure everything fits. If anything is less than perfect, the Black Tux will send you a free replacement. That's what the 2 weeks is for. Give you enough time to make some mistakes. You know. To get $20 off your purchase, visit thebblacktux.com/funny. That's thebblacktux.com/funny for $20 off your purchase. Thebblacktux.com/funny.
Kevin, give me the one.
You can look this damn
.com/funny.
So I'm pretty happy about it.
I'm happy about it. I'm happy anytime we get to wear a suit. Yeah.
It was going to be Fancy Friday, like we were going to wear it tomorrow, but then you and Greg are going to Vancouver.
For
so it's
heel
going to be
kick
me
this
and Andy
weekend,
Cortez.
Vancouver. It's going to be fun.
Andy Cortez making his morning show hosting debut.
My question is this, though. If we ever get Andy a tux, which I'm assuming at some point we'll have occasion to give Andy a tux, how do we get the pants that tight? Because he wears skinny jeans that are so tight that they look like they're spray painted on.
Andy's jeans are like Adam Kovic's shirts.
Yes.
Like I feel like somewhere in between them is the tightest area of all time. I don't know.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know.
I'll go there with you. Just gotta let me know. What are we gonna do? I'm on this ship with you.
You can't just slip it in. You gotta let me know.
You gotta give me the wink like we're talking buttholes.
Did you hear that the blackest black was discovered?
Yes, I saw that video.
What
I saw that video.
Was that
I don't think it
shit?
was discovered. I think it was made.
It's a new paint that basically allows for like 0.1% of light refraction. Or
Shit was crazy. I saw a video of like a flashlight going over it, and it just would like disappear in the paint. I was like, okay.
Yeah, they're like I guess gonna market it to various different areas. But one of the things that I was like terrified, I was like, what if they make cars out of this? You're just not gonna be able to see the fucking car at night.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see taillights and like a wraith is gonna go in front of you. Yeah, this shit's crazy, man. I saw this story too. Isn't that wild?
Can you bring it up, Kev?
No.
Like this is the kind of shit that Skynet appropriates and then kills the world with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
And I like the video when they put it on other surfaces that are quote unquote black, and then it like
you can see the
gobbles
difference.
up all the light like a black hole. Maybe this is shit that black holes are made out of.
But hold on, what are they even holding?
They're holding a disc
black disc.
that's painted that way.
That is insane.
Isn't that why? It looks like it's photoshopped. See? Isn't that crazy?
Oh, it's like real life censoring.
Yeah, it's what Kevin. If there's a link to the YouTube video in there.
There it is.
There it is. Bring that up, and so that's not it. That's a piece of traditionally painted black metal, and you can see it here. So this is their earlier iterations of it from left to right. The right being the newest one. Watch when they pass the light over it. It's fucking insane. So you can see it still refracts a little light there. I'm narrating as we go. I can't tell if people can do it. And then right there is just like it looks like there's a hole cut into the wood. Isn't that crazy? How badly do you want a car? I want like a dope ass Audi painted in that.
Yeah.
And that way, like when the cops try to get me, I just turn off the lights and like slow down so they just go past me like Dark Knight. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, I can't wait for you to do that. Someone in the chat says I look like Willy Wonka's accountant.
You do look like Willy Wonka. I look like his maybe I do his taxes.
Which is pretty fancy. Pretty
I
damn
do.
fancy.
God, my beard is so fucking big. It looks like it's eating my face.
Speaking, mine's getting big too. My
going
razor,
into the-
my electric razor broke.
Oh no.
And like the Dollar Shave Club razors, as much as I love them, they can't.
They can't get the whole. Yeah, you can't do
need
that. You gotta have
that's for the cleanup.
You guys got to come with me one day. It's on me. Just come in and get the beard treatment. You don't have to get the haircut.
I need a beard treatment.
Come in. We'll
really
do the beard.
do.
I think it's like $15. You come in. The guy will trim up the beard. You know, clean up the neckline. Give it the hot towel. Massage your face a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe
A little bit.
just a little just a couple of yolks. Just hey, wake up.
Couple yolks.
Yeah. Wake up.
Woo!
You don't have to do the whole thing. Just
get
up in the morning.
Get the blood flowing. Speaking of blood flowing, Andy.
Oh yeah.
Edited his first kind of funny Let's Play, and it is funny as fuck.
Jumped in. So we did this Beat Cop Let's Play, and we held it for a very long time. We accidentally went live. People saw it, but Andy was like, "Hey, I want to take a crack at this." So we pulled it, and Andy actually was able to kind of put his spin on it. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's tighter. It's funnier. It's way more entertaining. It's something that. I mean, I'll watch it because I'm in it, and I love hearing my voice.
Well, I just love that you guys did the characters. Kev, can you go forward a bit? I want to show the people the part where they start yelling at you. It's around there. Yeah. Can we hear it?
I'm sorry. Come
You
hear
hear it?
We can't hear it. I think the TV is muted for us.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to put down the camera. Put down the paella.
Put down the bananas.
Put down the bananas.
And
come over here. Put
So
your
racist.
hands on the copper.
We're talking to
Peruvian McFoley, we see you.
What's funny is when you add Peruvian to the beginning of it, it really makes sense. Like we call him the Peruvian Wolverine, the Peruvian McFoley, the Peruvian burrito eater.
Anyways.
It's so good.
Anyway, it's really, really good.
Yeah, the way you know how this came about, right? Beat Cop, obviously I saw it at E3. I wanted the shirt, so I played it.
Yeah.
It's actually a really fun game. It's a fun PC game. It's silly and ridiculous, and you can be either a good cop or a bad cop. Clearly, we're being bad cops here. And Greg's like, hey, I got a code for this. Do you want to play it? And I'm like, I feel like it's not going to be that entertaining of a Let's Play, not because the game's not entertaining, but because it's, you know, it's like it's a PC game.
Yeah.
That's that.
Enough said.
Well, you know what I mean. You can see from the actual gameplay that's not fun. So I was like, hey, I was like, if we dress as cops, I'll totally do it. And Greg's like, done. And he bought all the costumes. And then we had, that was the third in the Let's Plays that we were doing that day, getting hammered with the snake pass people. So take it all with a grain of salt, people.
Yeah.
That was after a couple beers, and we were 3 Let's Plays in. But it was fun.
Great. I loved it. I loved it so much. Prepare for way more.
Well, we're
of
gonna do
that
more of those because now we've got Andy and he's got talent.
coming up soon.
Kevin has talent too.
The amount of talent at Kind of Funny has went up 300%.
Since Andy.
Yeah.
Also, the amount of stretchy pants has gone up 300% too with Andy. And amazing emo hair.
Yeah,
It's
his
really
hair,
great.
dude. His hair transcends. It's not
so
emo.
good. It's so good.
Andy!
It's anime.
Have you heard why he has his hair so cool? I was talking to him and he was like, "Yeah, I'm losing it." So
He's crazy. You're fucking
He's got to
crazy.
celebrate its way out.
Come here. We need to show people your little tight pants and your hair. See, this is why we hired.
No,
him.
Andy,
There's two
get on
reasons.
the desk. Andy,
So
get on the
get in
desk.
front of it. Show off. Yeah.
Tight
look how
pants,
tight that
stretchy
is.
Shit, that
Pants.
looks painted on.
It does.
Sometimes people
Are
need
you
to wear
wearing that
a
black
stretchy
paint pants?
I love how you're all in black today.
It's good. Black
With
on
that
black.
dope ass casual shirt. I want that so bad. I don't even play Overwatch.
Shout out to
What?
Filthy Casual.
I don't play Overwatch though. It's too hard. I play Zelda. I got that Master Sword yesterday. Pulled that shit from the ground.
Nick Scarpino got the Master Sword in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch.
And ask me how I got through the Lost Woods.
How'd you get through the Lost Woods?
By watching someone on YouTube show me how to get through the fucking Lost Woods. Because I tried it once, I was like, nope, not doing this for the next 2 hours.
Yeah.
How the fuck are people supposed to get through that without like knowing where to go?
Just follow the wind.
Follow the wind?
Yeah.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, you're supposed to. You can see the way the wind's blowing with your torch.
Oh. See, I missed that detail.
Yeah.
Largely because I just went to Lost Forest with YouTube video queued up and was like, I want the Master Sword.
Yeah. No,
Lost Woods, excuse me. I keep calling it Lost Forest, but I don't think that's the name.
What else is there? Oh, little news drop today, Nick.
What's up?
The Xbox Scorpio tech
Oh,
specs
yeah. What are your thoughts? Let's look through those.
Revealed. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
We're looking at the IGN article right now, written by none other than Joe Screbbles.
Big name.
I read a couple different sites articles. I think that IGN has the most concise version of it.
Cool.
The original source is Digital Foundry and Eurogamer, which is linked in this article. If you are interested in getting into the nitty-gritty, go there. They have like 10 articles up that go into excruciating detail about the tech specs because they're really good at that shit. They know what they're talking about.
Right.
We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. So I'm just going to read
tech specs.
a lot of things.
How many Google Hertz does it have?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Project Scorpio, Microsoft's Xbox One upgrade, has had its internal specifications revealed in full for the first time, alongside a first simulated playtest. Revealed to Digital Foundry by Microsoft, the Scorpio, which still does not have an official name or retail price, is, as expected, a more than significant update on the Xbox One. Digital Foundry itself calls it, quote, console hardware design pushed to a new level with a meticulous focus on appealing to the core gamer. Cool. Specifications are below. CPU, 8 custom 86 cores. GPU, 6 teraflops. Confirmed. We were worried about the flops.
We were worried about the Google
All
flops.
6 flops
but
have made
teraflops,
it
good.
officially.
I was worried it was only going to be 5.5 flops.
All 6 tera.
But the
flops.
6 teraflops.
We're getting the flops, Kev. We're getting the flops.
We're flopping around like me when it's sunny.
Let's move on.
Oh, like flip-flops?
Yes,
Got
that's
it.
what I meant by
It
that.
confused me for a
Yes,
second.
that's
but
what I
then
meant by that.
I got it. You only have 2 flops, though, on a sunny day.
I have 3 flops, depending on how hot it is. But we want 4 sometimes. We won't go into that.
Okay. The RAM, 12 gigabytes of GDDR5.
I don't understand why Dance Dance Revolution has to do with any of this. That's a joke I make every single time, and it's never funny.
I thought it was funny. Memory bandwidth, 326 gigabytes a second.
Whoa!
It has vapor chamber cooling.
Yeah, it does. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, vape life, bro.
Take that, PlayStation. You don't have vape life changing cooling.
And 1 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, my nipples are.
Not that impressive. I've heard of bigger.
The terabyte, the hard drive?
Don't they already have that?
The Xbox One S has 2 terabytes.
Oh shit, that's way bigger.
Yeah.
That's twice
the
as big,
Xbox,
some might say.
Sorry, but the PS4 Pro is only 1 terabyte. In simpler terms, see this is where IGN got me. I like them. In simpler terms, the CPU is 30% faster than Xbox One's equivalent, with the GPU 4.6 times more powerful. Its RAM and hard drive read speeds are also improved, meaning 4K resolutions should be easily achieved and maintained.
You like that.
It's also definitively more powerful than the PlayStation 4 Pro and will allow for performance increases on non-4K screens. It's important.
Okay.
That means Xbox One games can receive performance boost or super sampled resolutions even on a regular HD output. So your normal ass TVs still going to be getting improvements.
I have a very old, very vintage plasma television.
That's
Thank
just
you,
nice,
sir.
though.
Thank you, sir.
Shout out to Patty's back
That's
then.
true.
Even without specific Scorpio patches, the new console will seemingly run all Xbox One and 360 backwards compatible games better than on standard or S hardware. Load times, frame rates, and resolutions should benefit.
Okay.
Load times. It's important.
That is important.
In a stress testing version of Forza 6, the console reportedly displayed the game at 4K 60 frames per second, using around 60 to 70% of its full power. A regular Xbox One runs the game at 1080p 60 frames a second, using 90% of its power. Digital Foundry could not state a name or price, although it estimates around $499 US.
Jesus.
Based on the specifications and comments from Microsoft, or what the console will look like, although it will have identical output ports as the Xbox One S. So for more information on all that, and you can see screenshots of Forza and things looking pretty damn nice.
Yeah, no.
Check out Digital Foundry, Eurogamer, all of that. This is very, 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 Very interesting.
Yeah,
Nick.
there's a lot of power in this bad
So
boy.
it's a lot of power. We didn't get as much as I predicted we would today. I thought we were going to see the box, and I thought we were going to get a name for it. I knew we weren't going to get the price.
Are they going to wait till E3 to show the box, do you think?
You imagine now.
Yeah,
they'll make
it's
a big
right around the
deal.
corner.
So this is smart on their part because they're getting this, you know, kind of boring numbers and stuff that the layman doesn't understand out of the way, but getting the people that give a shit about that hyped.
Sure.
So they had good news to tell.
Okay.
Right? With this, like this is all good. This is the most
Forza,
powerful
60 frames per
console
second of 4K is pretty impressive.
ever created, right? So they had to come out. They did this right as the source being Digital Foundry, the best guys in the world when it comes to trying to explain to people how much percent better is it, and what is the actual frame rate difference and all that stuff. So now it's like this is the news being regurgitated. So the headline that Xbox is getting is Scorpio is going to be the most powerful system, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
So good moves, Microsoft. You did good.
Yeah,
you did good.
We'll see. We'll see.
$499. I was predicting $400, which I know is crazy, but Microsoft's losing right now, so they need to kind of come back.
They're going to take that loss.
I still think there's a chance. I still think the 500 is probably going to be a loss. This shit's beefy. Like this shit, I would not be surprised if they should be selling at 600 or 700, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Because that shit's crazy.
No, but you can definitely see that they're carving out that identity for themselves with this, right? Where it's like we can't be necessarily the best as far as the games that we're offering, so let's be the most powerful.
I mean, it's an interesting strategy. I don't know.
It's Microsoft.
I don't know how much it's going to pay off. Like this is going to be very interesting E3.
Well, you have to assume how long is this console going to last now? This is a new. This is for all intents and purposes a new console, right?
So here's the thing with Xbox's new mantra of this play anywhere. They're trying to create a world where there's no more console generations, and it's going to last forever.
Interesting.
Like that the Scorpio is just going to play Xbox One games, and they'll still work on the other system. They'll just be better on this one. And I mean, PS4 Pro is that as well, but PS4 Pro is so much more minimal of a jump up.
Yeah. It's just a little bit of an upgrade.
But I don't know. This is going to be interesting. I don't know that the world necessarily needs this, and it's going to be an uphill battle for Microsoft to convince people that they do, because the people that are buying Xbox for its exclusives, they already have one, they're sold, whatever.
Sure.
Everyone else right now is on the PS4 boat, just because PS4, the shift in the generations has been on their side. Like last year was very much 360. PS3 lost.
Right.
This year's very much PS4. Xbox One's losing.
Similar to our political climate. Goes 8 years Dem, 8 years Republican.
Yes.
Although I'm not equating either of them to the Republicans or Democrats. I'm just letting you know.
Just letting you know. There is a similar thing shift.
There's a shift. There's a paradigm shift.
I don't know. It's interesting because this is going to be important for like third-party games. Like because now Xbox, the top tier Xbox, will have the definitive version of.
You would think if they program for it, right? But I mean, that's my question. I don't know too much about this. Do they program for the most powerful version of it, or do they program for the least powerful version of it? You know, do they program for PS4 Pro or for the higher version?
Well, it sounds like that this shit is able to just unlock things and then just do the boost mode thing.
But you have to imagine that, especially in 4K, like you have to imagine that has a lot more work that goes into it, especially since the 1080p workflow has been that way for 10 years.
But the fact that this is talking about even things just like load times.
That's awesome.
You know, so
but that's my question though. Load time's great, but then once people start utilizing that power, does it all equal out? Do we still have?
Well, no, because it still will need to be playable on the older console.
Fair, okay, fair. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm very interested to see what this does. It entices me, but that's just because I like power and stuff. And now that I have a 4K TV, I'm like, oh well. You know, if I'm gonna play these games, would this entice me? Because I'm not like a trophy guy, so I don't really care about that.
Sure.
I would rather play third-party games if they looked better on Xbox. But is that enough to buy it? Probably not. You know, but we'll see.
We'll see.
But it's gonna be an interesting E3. Sony's been just killing it with the announcements the last couple of years. Can they keep that ball rolling? Are we going to get release dates? Nintendo, the Switch, this is their first E3 with the Switch being out there. We're going to get a whole bunch of new announcements there.
Yeah, see, I feel like it's Nintendo's E3 to take.
I hope so.
Honestly,
and then
really do.
Especially Microsoft has new hardware. Like, that's always...
Yeah, they have new hardware, but are people, like, this is a question, I don't know. Are people as excited for the Scorpio as they are now currently for the Switch?
Probably not.
The Switch, I feel like the Switch takes up all the oxygen in the room right now at E3. I feel like there's nothing people can do because it's theirs to lose.
I mean, but so it's interesting now where for the first time ever, all three of the major hardware guys have their own day for E3. So Microsoft moved, so they're on Monday now.
Oh.
Sorry, Sunday.
Sunday.
So now
Sony's
Sunday.
Monday, Nintendo's Tuesday.
Yep. Well, Nintendo has been confirmed, but we assume they'll do
a direct or something.
So it's like, that's going to be crazy, because every other year it's been Microsoft comes out and does great, and then 5 hours later, no one's talking about Xbox because Sony did theirs.
Right.
So, I don't know. Interesting times. And it's also very interesting that Microsoft released the specs on Eurogamer. Like, that's like a weird shift, you know? Like, not themselves, not through IGN.
Right.
Like, they went to the people on the internet that do what they're trying to get across best. So
Smart.
they're thinking.
Good strategy.
You know, like, yeah, like, shout out to the marketing team on that. All right. What is the next story?
I don't know. Let's go into it. I'm gonna launch tips while you're doing that. I'm not gonna read tips. I'm just gonna launch tips. I forgot to do that.
Appreciate it.
Earlier today.
This is also from IGN, also from Joe Scrubbles. The Legend of Zelda producer suggests the series will be open world from now on. Aonuma has suggested that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's open world structure will become the basis for the series' design going forward. In an interview with Famitsu, the Zelda series producer was asked whether the franchise would retain the open air concept used in Breath of the Wild, or would it return to its traditional gated dungeon progression. He says, quote, "From now on, this will probably be the standard form. However, eventually that in itself could become seen as Zelda as usual, and we would start to hear opinions this way or that way. This has always been the case and the result of what we have made in Zelda." Aonuma's point is that the dungeon progression itself was once considered a new idea, but became seen as the expected style over time, which makes the latest game feel new by comparison. I still expect, I think it's important here, that he says this will probably be the standard form. So I fully expect that we're still going to get the more 3DS style Zelda games on the Switch.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that we'll still get two styles of Zelda
ports
games.
Or as brand new Zelda games?
I think we'll get brand new top-down Zelda games.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there needs to be smaller things that happen. Like, those games, dev cycles are way
7 years.
way less.
Yeah.
Well, it's less than. Oh, sorry. Like, I was saying it the other way.
Oh, I see.
The top-down ones have a much shorter dev cycle than the Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I imagine that we'll get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's kind of like with Mario, where you still get 2D Mario and 3D Mario.
Right.
I think we'll get these big Zelda games, but also more dungeon specific. I don't think they'll be as. They're not going to be like Ocarina of Time, but I think they'll be more similar to A Link Between Worlds, which is 3D, but it's still top down.
Okay, interesting.
Isometric looking. All right, Nick, you put this story in here about Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yeah, you want me to read this? Hold on.
I can read it.
Go for it.
This is by Hope Corrigan over on IGN. Ghost in the Shell projected to lose at least $60 million.
It's a lot. It's a big loss, unfortunately, for this movie.
With a poor opening weekend, the movie adaptation of popular anime and manga series Ghost in the Shell is looking at an overall loss in the box office. Deadline reports that the film finance sources state that the movie will lose at least $60 million, based on the global projected revenue for the film, which comes in at $200 million, on an estimated combined promotion and production cost of around $250 million. Wow. With speculation production costs may have been as high as $180 million, these numbers could mean that Ghost in the Shell is coming in at a loss of over $100 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot of money that went into this bad boy.
$100 million.
We've seen this happen. We saw it happen most recently with Ghostbusters. Obviously, if you've seen Ghost in the Shell, they were angling for sequels. Like, they're trying to build out this world a little bit more. So it's unfortunate. Because I enjoyed the movie. I just feel like, and she goes on to talk about, the poor numbers, she says, indicate that despite big names behind the production, the chances of seeing a sequel in the series are highly unlikely, and a large production cost could be a part to blame. As for the result, potential missteps in the marketing campaign, delays, and the obscurity of the IP are all factors that experts say are contributing to the poor performance. It's interesting.
So maybe this might be a better GOG topic, but why? Like, why did this movie fail?
There's a lot to unpack there. We should talk about that.
And why did they expect it to succeed at that level? Yeah. Because I feel like there's multiple things off the top of my head that it could have been. Obviously, people are upset about the whitewashing and all that.
Sure.
I doubt that
I don't
affected
think that affected it that much. Though, yeah.
All right, it's an adaptation of an anime that not everyone's familiar with.
Sure,
but the marketing, I feel like, could have made up for that because it does look really pretty and cool.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson as a lead, she is, off the top of my head, the highest paid actress.
I think she was last year.
Last year, yeah, and I mean she's up there, and like she is one of the few like leading roles as a woman,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
I mean, she's
there's
definitely
not too many like headliners.
She's definitely someone that you would look at and be like, okay, this is a female actor you can build a franchise around, or at least go out there and headline and sell tickets. And at least that's what they were hoping.
Yeah, but
and she does well. From what I hear, she does well in foreign markets, especially like I think Lucy did well in foreign markets, and I think she does very well because of her ties to Avengers. So like people know her from that series, and so she can go out there and do this stuff. And she's good in it. And the thing is, like, it's not a bad movie. It's a fun movie, but I honestly think that there is maybe just a level of. Maybe it is just a little too far removed, and it kind of harkens back to it goes back to the concept of the IP being a little bit too obscure for people, and this is probably going to be an issue that Akira has if it ever comes to life, if that ever actually happens. Yeah. They'll run into the same problem, which is like hardcore anime fans, or not even hardcore, even blasé anime fans, like amateur or novel. The fuck is the word I'm looking for?
Novel's fine.
Waifu?
Yeah. Casual anime fans know Akira, but you ask any of our friends that have never watched anime before, they're not necessarily going to know it. Ghost in the Shell is 2 steps removed even from that.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe, I mean, calling it Ghost in the Shell maybe also wasn't that great of an idea because it's an obscure title.
I don't know. It sounds cool though.
It does. I don't know.
See, I'm kind of surprised by this, but again, I'm also surprised.
I would have thought this movie would have done very well.
I thought it would have done fine. Like good even, but I just, even looking at the numbers of how much it cost to make and how much went into marketing, I'm like, that seems like a misstep. To put that much money into this because you really think you're going to get that back?
Yeah,
I mean, I want to look in later and see like what the numbers are on Lucy.
I mean, I'm sure this will eventually make its money back. You know, especially when it comes to home video and things like that. But it's unfortunate. Everyone wants to recoup those upfront expenses in the theatrical release windows. That everything else is sort of like, you know, icing on the cake. But
Xmoda in the chat says bad release time too. I mean that is fair. There's been so many movies. Yeah, I mean it kind of had it came out in a week that it was the only thing, but it was coming right after Power Rangers, Beauty and the Beast, Logan.
Fair, but those were still 2 weeks removed. It should have been the hype from those should have died down.
It was 1 week removed
from Beauty and the Beast.
Power Rangers.
I guess that's true. I think that might actually be a huge reason because I don't think anyone expected Power Rangers to do that well.
Yeah.
Like when I'm guessing when the execs were looking at the launch date, they were probably looking at Power Rangers going, this is going to flop, so let's go up against this. I think the only other movie that's even notable is Life that came out the weekend prior, but that didn't do very well either.
No.
So, I mean, Logan, I think everyone kind of expected Logan to do well based on Deadpool.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
But I would not have expected Power Rangers to do as well as it's done.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. And Beauty and the Beast, that's true. Maybe pushing it off. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know enough about marketing of films.
Oh, fucking Boss Baby. Boss motherfucking Baby.
But Boss Baby?
That's what it was.
That's what beat it?
Oh, what's up with this Boss Baby? I remember seeing the trailer and being like, fuck this.
Alec Baldwin's big right now.
Alec Baldwin is big right now.
He is. People love him from Saturday Night Live. People love him for everything he's doing with Trump, so.
Alec Baldwin has always been big.
Alec Baldwin is a god. How dare you speak badly of him?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
My God.
I don't know. That's unfortunate.
Boss Baby.
It's definitely a movie that's visually cool. It's definitely a movie that I think will keep you entertained, especially if you don't know the property. So it's worth seeing on the screen. Like, it's as good as Lucy. So if you liked Lucy, you're going to like this.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's a movie that I want to wait and get it on Ultra HD Blu-ray.
Sure.
Watch that shit in some fucking like HD. Ooh. Oh.
Greg and I shared a giant bowl of kimchi popcorn while we were watching this. It was very fun.
That sounds good.
It was good. It was
I'm
very
a big
oily.
fan of kimchi.
Very oily. Cool.
Tyler Geisman says, Boss Baby looks hilarious. Y'all are crazy.
We are. We might be a little crazy. That's true. We might be a little crazy.
Alrighty then.
Should we pull up the next story?
You know what? Let's read some of them tips.
Let's read some nasty tips. No, we had a few. Josh Anderson has given us a tip. It says, hey guys, last night my cat of 9 years passed away. It's been a rough day. Just want to thank you for cheering me up with the content. And he gave us, I think he gave us a link to his Twitter, which is, he wrote a little thing about his cat.
Oh, man. Fuck, Josh, I'm sorry.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry.
It'll be okay.
As much as I hate cats because they're the devil's spawn, I feel for you, my friend. They're a member of the family. And all kidding aside, our hearts go out to you, bud.
Yeah, we were dressed for the...
We did. We dressed for the funeral. Rahul S. said, long time, first time, just paying my birthday tax. I'm having a party with lots of people in a couple days. Favorite alcohol, mixed drinks, and cocktails for such events? ? Make a Moscow Mule, man. Everyone loves those.
Yeah.
They're fun. They have ginger beer. They're exotic to a lot of people. They don't understand how it works. It's my recommendation.
I don't know how old you are and like what your scene is, but there is a very particular scene for the Red Bull vodka. Get a shit ton of Red Bull, get a shit ton of vodka. Do not offer anything else that night. Make
Watch
sure
as
there's a lot of
people
condoms
bounce off
around.
full. Yes.
A lot
Need
of
to bounce into
condoms, a
each
lot
other.
of lube. That's it. Go to the store, be like, where's your Red Bull?
Yeah.
Where's your lube?
Where's your lube?
Where's your condoms? And where is your vodka?
Right, and the person's gonna go like this. Oh,
And then,
I see what you're doing here,
They'll
sir.
know that they'll bring you in the back room. They have the starter kit already set up.
yeah,
for you.
they'll give you
they've
the
heard this before.
bundle. It's like all tied together in a nice
Yeah.
packaging. It's like a giant thing of gun oil, which is a great lube that I use. Mr. Yasman 300 says, Nick, check this candid camera prank out. He gave us a fun clip for the fun clip section. Kevin will let us know if that's good or bad.
Looks
If it's-
okay. Looks okay.
Okay, we'll watch that then. Nomad Cypher says, hey guys, watching live today because we're waiting for my wife's contractions to ramp up so we can head to the hospital. Third boy, we're bringing 2 Switches and 2 Zeldas. Can't wait.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, my
Number
friend.
3 on the way.
Nick is an awesome name. Awesome name. I'm just telling you, it served me very, very well over the years. No one's ever heard it and thought, well, that's a weird name. Easy to spell in Starbucks cups. Easy to say at bars when it's loud. Nick. What? Dick? No, Nick. But either way, you're winning.
Yeah. Big fan.
Either way, you're winning.
Superman's fart box says, Tim, what do you think of Lil Dicky? You should have him on GOG. Love the Tim and Nick. Keep it up.
I love Little Dicky.
You are probably
so
Lil
damn
Dicky's
much.
biggest fan.
And it sucks because like we were like on him before he blew up.
Yeah, he blew up.
And he was gonna come to GOG, and then something happened with his scheduling when he was in SF, so he couldn't make it on time because he had to drive to LA that day or some shit. And then that didn't happen. Now he's way too big. No,
Yeah, he's huge. He's huge.
We can try it.
We'll get him. We'll
We
get
could
him.
try again, but I don't know. I think
We
he's
will
at
at some point get him.
that point, like 10 years.
You guys hot?
No.
No, I'm actually okay now.
This though, I feel like this is taking my lighting.
Stop. It's fine. I think you look great. Now you put it in the way.
No. it
Look,
needs
can
to
you
be
give me my
like
one? I've never worn a bow tie before.
I like it.
I like it too.
Looks good.
I don't know if it's done right. It came prepackaged.
that.
thank God.
That's how real bow ties tend to look.
Okay, because
Like, when they're
this ain't no
actually tied.
clip-on,
You
motherfuckers.
can do it a little bit nicer.
I'm just gotta tighten it up a little bit.
Tighten
Toy.
it up.
Toy.
King Franchise 88 says, Nick, can you dramatically look into the camera and say, I'm just a cook? Kevin, give me the one. I'm just a cook. A lowly, lowly cook. Okay.
You did it so much quieter than you know.
That's what he did. Well, if you watch Steve Seagal films,
Yeah.
everyone's dialogue is at this level. Steve Seagal's always talking like this. I'm just a cook.
Give us a
A lowly, lowly cook. Give me the one. Butthole. Should we go on to the next story?
Next story.
That's it for tips
from
right
Variety.
now.
Forrest Gump writer Eric Roth to pen Dennis Villeneuve's.
Villeneuve. He's Canadian. He's French.
Oh, Villeneuve's Dune reboot.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Dune?
So I'm not.
Okay.
I'm familiar that I should be familiar with it, but I am not. It is a book
It's
about
a book. It's
spices.
a book series. It has to do
Several
with.
books
It
with
has some.
spices, sugar,
spices.
everything nice, space spice.
They call it the spice.
And
Yes.
Comic Book Girl 19 loves it.
It's great.
They're doing a reading club right now. I
Of
think,
Dune?
I think it starts for the summer actually.
Okay.
Like her and all her fans are going to be reading it together.
So from what I understand, it's one of those things where all the super nerds are like, oh, you think Game of Thrones is good? You need to read Dune.
So
Is that what it is?
Dune is on the level. I haven't read Game of Thrones, but having watched the series now, Dune is on that level.
Really?
Yeah. It is Game of Thrones in space in a faraway like galaxy. It's all. I mean, it's basically what it is, similar to that. So not quite as complex as all the houses, but it's very much like the first book at least centers around a planet where it's like the only source of this spice that everyone uses. It's kind of a drug, in that it kind of induces like different things in you, but people get super addicted to it, and so like there's a lot of money to be made in it.
Don't the
And
navigators use
What's
it
that?
too to travel through space?
Yeah, I haven't. It's been a couple years since I read the book, but anyway, long story short, it's just a really epic, cool tale, and this is going to be a dope movie. Especially, I want to see how well he does with Blade Runner. But if he knocks Blade Runner out of the park, Dune, I'm very excited for Dune.
From my understanding, it's a book series. They're all very long and very, very dense.
Very good.
Not dense, long. I wouldn't say dense in like you're not really reading Melville or Conrad, but they are long. But the stories are pretty straightforward and it's fun. Like you're not. It's not bouncing around that much. It bounces around between like, the first story has to do with it's I don't know. There's a lot of Game of Thrones. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't read it, but there's a lot of Game of Thrones vibes. So it
Can
has
they
to do with,
make a
like,
movie out of it and make it work?
Not a movie. I don't think they can make a movie out of it. I think it needs to be a trilogy. And if they can't do it, I've always said this needs to be the next HBO show. And that's what's cool is if you read this here, Legendary Pictures, who the people that made Dark Knight and are making a Batman v Superman, all of them, they bought the rights to the movie and TV. So I assume they'll hopefully. I mean, I don't know. I would have assumed they would have pitched this to HBO, but maybe they decided to make a movie out of it anyway.
So, reading it here, Legendary has tapped veteran scribe Eric Roth to write the Dune reboot. Arrival and Sicario filmmaker Denis Villeneuve is directing the movie. Legendary closed a deal with the Frank Herbert estate last Thanksgiving for his iconic novel, granting the studio rights to not only films, but also TV projects on the sci-fi property. The projects would be included by Villeneuve, Mary Parent, and Cale Boyder, with Brian Herbert's... There's so many names. Why is there so many names?
Well, this is
There's
what
executive producer.
Variety tells everyone what them is.
Kevin J. Anderson will serve as creative consultant. Set in the distant future, Dune follows Paul Atreides, whose family assumes control of the desert planet Arrakis. As the only producer of a highly valuable resource, jurisdiction over Arrakis is contested among competing noble families. After Paul and his family are betrayed, the story explores themes of politics, religion, and man's relationship to nature as Paul leads a rebellion to restore his family's reign.
It's so good. It's so good.
Sounds cool.
So you can see how that, like, obviously, like, it's the passing of the torch from the reigning monarch to, or the reigning governing person to the son, who's then excommunicated, has to rise in power, rally people, come take the planet back. So it's very similar. Like, when you read this, you're like, clearly someone was a fan of this when they were writing Game of Thrones.
Interesting.
But, or inspired by it at least. I'm not saying Game of Thrones is very different, but it's very cool. And I just like reading anything that has like where you can tell all the characters are smart. You're not quite sure who's going to win by the end of it, and it's a game of sort of like cat and mouse. Yeah. And then the better man wins at the end of the day. But it's cool. And obviously, I think there's quite a few more books in this series. There's 3 I know that I think Frank Herbert wrote. But there's more.
Didn't his son write some too?
I think Brian ended up. Yeah, I think Brian is his son. I think he ended up picking up the mantle as well.
All right.
But I'm not sure. I haven't read past Dune.
Earlier, I said that we talked about the most important story, which was the Xbox Scorpio specs reveal. I was wrong. This is from IO9. Real-life clowns aren't smiling about the It movie. The latest trailer for It...
That guy doesn't like it either.
He don't like it either. The latest trailer for It, based on Stephen King's novel, has made several clowns forget to turn their frowns upside down. You'd think clowns would be better at laughing things like this off. MEL Magazine interviewed several real-life clowns after news that the It trailer had broken records to become the most viewed trailer ever, and they were none too happy. They said the upcoming movie is taking a toll on their business by encouraging kids to fear clowns instead of enjoy them. They even have proof. Roger Fohas, a 48-year-old clown, claimed there was a, quote, considerable drop in traffic on his Yelp page after the trailer came out.
That's proof right there.
Yeah.
That's huge proof.
Yeah. However, that pales in comparison to their biggest claim. They say it's more proof that there's an anti-clown sentiment in the United States. They say there's a growing fear and hatred of clowns, along with the belief that they're, quote, not cool. Largely perpetuated by the media. For example, you've got movies like the original It miniseries, Poltergeist, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The Clowns of America International...
God damn it, I love this. I fucking love this article so much.
Condemned the character of Twisty in American Horror Story Freak Show. Then, of course, there was the 2016 trend of pranksters dressing as creepy clowns and scaring kids in the woods.
Yeah.
One clown said he had the cops called on him during that time, even though he was walking to a gig. Quote, "We just experienced a nice break from the scary clown meme from last October," professional clown Nick Kane says. And just when things are starting to normalize, the It trailer comes out and it's like, oh, here we go again.
Right.
The thing that doesn't make sense about all this, or perhaps it's something these clowns are choosing to ignore, is the main reason scary clowns exist in the first place. It isn't just to shit all over people trying to make a living. It's because people like being scared by things. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Now they're going to that part of the article.
Sure. I don't think we have to read the rest of this, but...
Wow.
I don't know. There's a lot to unpack in this.
There's a lot. There very clearly is an anti-clown sentiment in the United States.
The thing is this, all joking aside, there's a valid point to this, right? The image of the clown that used to be about fun and I don't know, juvenile entertainment has been twisted to now make everyone scared of them. I grew up terrified of clowns because of it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
and Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
It's 2017. Right. You shouldn't be a clown.
So it's been 30 years of that. I'm 37 years old. I don't ever remember thinking, hey, a clown, that sounds fun.
Nope.
I remember always saying, hey, a clown, that's terrifying.
Exactly.
So at a certain point, when do we just call a spade and be like, clowns are terrifying?
I think the bus has left the station.
Yeah, the ship has sailed.
You're done.
If you're in clown college right now and you're thinking to myself, I'm going to bring it back.
Go to magician school.
You're not going to do it.
Go to magic school.
Doctor
Strange,
Strange,
no one's gonna hate on
dope as shit. Doctor Strange, dope
Right?
as shit, right?
No, y'all fucked up. People want to be clowns. You should let them be clowns.
No,
I'm not saying you can't be clowns.
No,
I'm
I
just
know,
saying
but I'm
that
just saying,
no
like,
at some
type of fucking
point,
heat
you shouldn't be afraid of
people
a
are
clown
gonna look
because
at
of a
you and
movie, you know
think,
what I mean?
but people are gonna look at you and think this clown
cool.
might fucking eat my face. It might eat my face.
But that's because society is telling you to do that, and that's fucked up, man.
I know, but society.
You can't limit people
here's the
like
thing.
that. It's
Whatever
not cool.
society deems as the norm wins. And it's unfortunate and it's irrational. But after 40 years,
Y'all-
Killer Clowns from Outer
Clowns
Space came
lost.
out in the 80s, for Christ's sake.
Clown's fucking lost,
You
man.
guys,
If
come
you're
on,
still
man.
citing that as
Even
the
in the
reason,
Kind of Funny animated series, the main villain is a clown that will eat your face. That is
mean-
the line that you wrote.
That's also one of his name, right?
Voiced by Bernie Burns. I was going to say voiced by
Bernie
Bernie
and
the
Jeff
Clown.
hate me, by the way.
I know. I love it.
Jeff, by the way, the Achievement Hunter guys were kind enough to lend us their voices in an upcoming episode of the animated series, and I made Jeff say some hilariously bad things, and he's like, "You're an asshole."
Yeah.
So look forward to
Did you
that.
say you're an asshole, or did you just say the lines?
He just said the lines really well and gave me a lot of good takes, but in between them, he's like, "Never doing this again for these guys. Never doing this again." Just kidding. Jeff's awesome.
So, speaking of Rooster Teeth,
Yeah.
can you skip this one, Kevin, go to the next thing?
Sure.
Yeah, we can go back to it later.
Oh.
I just thought that was a nice
Oh,
segue.
we did it.
It is Rooster Teeth's 14th anniversary, which is nuts.
That's crazy. Jesus, that's
a
crazy.
lot of years. So in honor of that, for 2 days, you have 2 more days, 14% off everything in the Rooster Teeth store. So that includes our shit. So we've only been around like 2 years, but we still get to
But
profit
voila.
off of that.
There
So
you
you
go.
can go to kindoffunny.com/store to get 14% off anything in the store. If you look here, that's pretty damn good. You get that Kind of Funny smiley that Greg's holding.
You get that sweet
for
hoodie
only
for
$12.96.
We get that? Could we
Almost
get
$8
that
off.
smiley?
Yeah, sure.
We should buy a couple.
The new gray shirt comes out in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
2
You
weeks.
want to
we
bring
got a new
it?
shirt
Oh, the one
coming.
he's wearing in the picture.
The black on black shirt is making its valiant return this Friday.
the shadow shirt.
The shadow shirt.
Shadow shirt. Great white whale.
Look at this. You know, this thing, that's awesome.
What?
It's a little key.
Yeah, we got a little key thing.
That's fun.
Key cap. What else we got?
I'm going back.
I don't even know everything in the store.
We should probably get some of these and use it for like our
Yeah,
shit.
then we got coasters.
coasters.
We got them lanyards. Got a whole bunch of shirts.
I love this thing.
Yeah. Producer seducer shirts.
Man,
So fucking awesome.
I know Barb wore it yesterday, and I was like, this is the best I'm ever going to do with life. Like, the game doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah.
Barb wearing a shirt without you asking her to do it is
Wearing a shirt, your shirt.
my shirt, the producer seducer shirt. Not my shirt physically, but the shirt that I designed.
Yeah.
That I love, that we love.
Yeah, so here you go. It's coming back. The black on black.
So
Coming on
sexy.
Friday. It is one of the sexiest shirts we have. I love that shit.
seductive.
No, I was talking about Blaine, but yeah, the shirt's cool
Oh,
too.
Blaine.
Blaine just
Blaine
needs
is
to-
just perfect.
Just stop, dude. Just
Stop.
fucking stop,
Stop.
bro. Bro, stop. Blaine,
man.
stop.
Have you ever touched him?
Yeah, I touch him all the time.
It's so just
I make
dense.
I make it a
cool.
point to touch him because I sometimes get an ego,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm the shit, and then I touch him and I realize I'm like schmegma compared to him.
Oh, jeez, Nick.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Schmegma, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The
That's
best
that-
thing about Blaine is he doesn't seem to have a problem with you touching him too.
No, he likes
Nicest
it,
guy ever, and
I
you like
think.
come up and be like, "Hey, Blaine, I'm gonna just."
Well,
feel
we
your
have a little
arm."
bit,
And
but
he'll
we have a little
flex
bit of a
for you.
bromance. I'd like to believe. I haven't talked to him in a while, but every time I see him on Twitter, I can feel the energy.
That's weird because
not a big
usually he says horrible things about you every time I see him.
You have seen him once. You've met him once in person,
Like 5 times, but okay.
and you are. We all know you're a liar, and that you steal things, but we're not looking.
Well, all of that was true.
Sir Alex says, LOL, the kind of casual shirt is still in stock. We decided it was selling so well. We're like, well, we don't want to like limit people to not have it. So
I love that
we
shirt.
brought it back.
That's one of my
There's like a
favorite
lot of
shirts.
things where like we just let Rooster Teeth be like, when they're like, oh, we see a trend of people really like this. It's like, all right, well,
They want to give the people what they want, unlike Kevin, who will not give people bongos. And
I
it's
do
fucking
it.
unfortunate.
You don't understand. I do it for charity. It's gonna lose its appeal, and people won't donate. Next Extra Life, we'll hit 100,000 for sure.
We better. Or it's your
We'll
bongo
get fucking
ass.
bongos.
Or it's your ass.
It's your bongo ass.
This is not, the next story is not much of a story, but I'll read it anyway because that just gives me an opportunity to practice my Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Go for it. Good.
Okay,
We
so
should make
the
this a
title
thing on
reads
this
Arnold
show.
Schwarzenegger.
Wait, no, hold on. Last time we did an Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't say it.
Arnie, just say Arnie.
Arnie's story. Tim read the whole story in Arnie's voice.
No, I only read his quotes in
Oh, really?
his voice. Yeah.
Oh,
Duh.
sorry.
I can't even watch a whole Arnold Schwarzenegger movie in his voice, let alone read an article in it. It's terrible. Arnold Schwarzenegger does not like the new Predator reboot, or so he says. This is from Jermaine Lassier on over at IO9 again. Right now, a brand new Predator film is in production from writer-director Shane Black. With Shane Black's reputation for fast, funny action comedies, that sentence should pique anyone's interest. One person who is not interested, though, is the official film's star, or the original film star, excuse me, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or so he says. In an interview with Yahoo Movies, Schwarzenegger had this to say about the new Predator film, quote, "They asked me, and I read it, and I didn't like it, whatever they offered, so I'm not going to do it, no. Except if there's a chance that they rewrite it, or maybe in a more significant role. But the way it is now, no, I won't do it." End quote. What does he mean by that? Well, Shane Black, who played Hawkins opposite Schwarzenegger in the 1987 original film, responded to a fan on Twitter that basically Arnold wanted more screen time than his original character was given. So you have to assume that they were going to write Dutch into this as like, hey, I know what's going on. And he was like, no, I won't do it because I have to be the star. Nah! So we'll see what happens here. Not much of a story there other than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's an excuse to do Arnold.
Yeah, whatever.
You know? Why?
Deal with it, everyone. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
So,
come on.
Nick,
Nailed it.
you want to go back to them tips?
Oh, sure. Side note.
Yes.
Before I read these tips. No, I'm going to read the tips. Never mind. You don't need to hear this comment. Kuko Notion says, "What's up, guys? Looking fresh. Thoughts on Justin Timberlake? Rank albums from top to bottom." Jesus Christ.
Man.
That's a GOG topic.
Yeah, no, that's a whole thing. I love
JT'sthebomb.com.
JT is thebomb.com.
I would probably say, and I know this is going to be outrageous, but Future Sex Love Sounds is probably his best album. I would have to say. His breakout album from NSYNC, which
Justified.
had like Justified was good. It was good. It had the more hits on it, I think, than Future Sex Love Sound. But Future Sex Love Sound, when he teamed up with Timbaland, came out with that song, that sound where you were like, this sound is terrible, and then you're just singing it all fucking day long. I'm like, that's pretty hot. Future Sex Love Songs. Hot, dude.
Yeah.
Just like this. Oh no, I'm in public. Get down, boy, down. That's for later. Andrew Dixon has tipped and said, "Nick, how much does it hurt you that Kevin won't consent to bongos?" Also, here's a fun clip. It doesn't hurt me, it hurts the world. Because Kevin has what everyone wants. And like a dictator, he will not give it to them. He is the Saddam Hussein of bongos. Do you understand that?
No.
Yes, he's the Muammar Gaddafi of bongos.
These statements are false.
He's got a team of just gorgeous bodyguards around him guarding those bongos the entire time, and he won't give them to people. And he says it's for the kids, and I don't believe him. I think he's just selfish because he gets to look at his body, Paula gets to look at his body, that weird fucking cat of his gets to look at his body, but we don't get to play with the body.
Fucking weird.
Thomas the Tank. What's Thomas's middle name? Janine Garofalo?
That's it. Thomas Janine Coelho. You know that.
Do you know that?
Thomas is Janine Coelho.
Last tip for today, and then we'll call tips, comes from Joss Anderson. Says, "Hey, Tim and Nick.
Hey.
Thank you for the kind words about the shocking passing of my cat Cleo, who was hit by a car, so I didn't get to say goodbye."
God,
let's
so
cheer.
sorry.
Let's cheer up with a fun clip. He gave us a fun clip.
Thank you.
It's actually a GIF, but we'll watch it because his cat died.
Good.
We have to watch it.
Do we?
I mean, the guy's cat died. We should honor that last
Josh is the
request.
homie.
Josh is the bomb.com.
Josh is definitely the homie. I recognized the picture and I was like, fuck, man, that sucks. Like, I know this kid.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm not even gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a joke about cats again, but I just can't do it.
All right, good. Don't
No.
do it.
Start thinking about my dog that my mom just put down without me letting me say goodbye.
Fucked up.
It's fucked up.
You
I
asked
literally
her
called her.
not
I was
to.
like, "When are you gonna put the dog down?" She's like, "It's fine. We have some time." I'm like, "I want to know because I want to be there with them when they go down." Next day, well, your father just put the dog down. And I'm like, "Mom, you can't tell me that in the same voice of you just got a good deal on Diet Coke." You know? Oh, guys, I just bought so much good Diet Coke because I got a great deal on it. Also, we killed your dog. So great.
Damn.
Fuck!
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
this giveaway is brought to you by Blue Apron.
Ooh.
Not all ingredients are created equal. Fresh, high-quality ingredients make a real difference, so it's important to know where your food comes from. For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron. I like the one. Like, I like noticing that it's on me because it just makes me feel, especially now that I'm like, I'm a knockoff Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. You are
for
the
less-
internet's Ryan Gosling.
For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. At Greg Miller.
Yeah. Oh,
Cooking
he
with
loves
Greggy.
this stuff.
He loves his
He loves this stuff.
It's all about it. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/KFMS.
Yes.
For the kind of funny morning.
Morning show. Boom.
You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron, so don't wait. That's blueapron.com/KFMS. KFMS.com.
Why is there always fucking cops?
There's so much.
It's so loud right now.
Before we get to the giveaway,
Sure.
which we'll do in a second. So cooking with Greggy,
Yes.
obviously a thing. Last night we did cooking with Gia. You probably were not aware of this.
No, I did not know this
because
happened.
you're Nick, and
Were
you're
you
not,
streaming
you're not
this?
on the internet. I did a live Instagram, not live. I did an Instagram story.
Okay.
So you can follow through. You can go to my Instagram, Tim Gettys. It's still available if you look at my story for
I
the
want
last
to see
couple
this.
days.
I want to go on. Oh, Don Rickles died. R.I.P. Don
really?
Rickles. Yeah. Sorry, I just saw that.
That sucks.
R.I.P. Don Rickles.
You-
That's two today. There's the cat and Don Rickles. I'm not liking today. Let's get out of today, everyone. Be safe. Be safe out there.
You can check it out later. But we
Okay.
decided that we were going to do a little like date night last night. And I was like,
Okay.
what are we going to do? And she was like, oh, let's cook something. I was like, let's cook mac and cheese. And she was just like, okay. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, let's watch a Goofy movie. She was like, okay. And I'm like, this is turning into the best night ever. And I was like,
Now-
can we get hot Cheetos and make hot Cheetos mac and cheese?
God, that sounds
And she
fucking
said
awesome.
yes. So we did. All I had to do was buy her some wine. Who would have thought?
Dude, that's
So
awesome.
then there's the whole Instagram story is her making the hot Cheetos mac and cheese because I didn't really do much. I poured them in. So
Yeah.
I guess I did help. But I walked in on her and she has a wine bottle crunching the
Yeah, the
hot
Cheetos. You gotta-
Cheetos
you
up.
gotta
And I'm
crunch
like,
that shit up.
but I love that was her tool of choice.
Yeah, well,
You know?
Gia likes wine. Mm-hmm. Actually, he loves wine.
Loves.
To the point where she's like a wine geek.
Yes.
When it comes to that stuff, so that's not surprising at all.
Yeah.
How did the wine / mac and cheese / Goofy movie pair with each other?
Oh my god, it was so good.
Now, when you
First
say
off,
a
that
Goofy movie, by the way, you're talking about the Disney's a Goofy
Disney's
movie.
a
No,
Goofy
let's watch a
movie.
Goofy movie
No,
like
no,
Caddyshack.
Disney's a Goofy movie, which
Okay.
holy shit, that holds up so
Does
much
it?
better than I thought
Never
it would.
seen it.
Really, I mean,
Never seen
it
it.
is a perfect example of the type of movie that you hate on just because you've never seen it, where it's like, oh, Disney,
How dare you.
Mulan doesn't have good songs. Mulan has amazing songs, but you know what else has amazing songs? A fucking Goofy movie.
Look.
And man, I'll be damned if she didn't start crying in that movie. Because she
Gia?
did. Dude, it's some real shit, man.
All right, I'll watch it.
It's a father-son
I'm not saying
story.
that Mulan's bad. I'm just saying the titular song, "I'll Make a Man Out of You," sounds a lot like the song from Toy Story.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Give-
Randy
say-
Newman,
give-
super pissed.
Give him some, I'll make a man out of you.
Yeah, I'll make a man out of you. You'll make a man out of me. Let's not tell our wives. It's Sunday, so we'll do what we please.
Oh my god, yeah, nailed it. See, and how can you not love it? Anyway, Goofy movie, amazing. The only thing better than that is hot Cheetos mac and cheese.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So imagine like the fancy baked mac and cheese.
Yeah. Oh
with the
no,
breadcrumbs,
I got this in my brain right now. I want some.
But instead of breadcrumbs, it's hot Cheetos.
Oh, that's so good.
It was so good.
Did you do any bacon in this?
No.
Next time, put some of that pancetta in for
There
me,
was
and then
hella
bring me a
cheeses,
little
though.
bit.
There was
Oh,
like
that's
there
good,
was
dude.
cheddar, there was
Tim,
mozzarella.
You gotta be careful
there
with
was
all the
other
cheeses though,
cheese
because
that I didn't
sometimes
know
the
names.
cheeses start canceling each other out, and it just hits your gums. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
man, it was good.
But I know
I
Gia
know.
knows what she's doing. So
She knew what she was doing. But anyway, it's fantastic. You can check that out. Go follow me on Instagram. Watch the story for the full experience.
Tim, you went with the penne pasta instead of the
Solid.
elbow. I know that you're upset about it too.
No. So here's the thing. We had to do the pasta we just had. This was like we just have these things. Let's just.
when I was
You make a trip out of that though.
when I
But
was
on the thing, we had the organic
Also-
whole wheat penne, which was upsetting, but it did say it was a macaroni product on it.
Well, okay, yeah, that doesn't matter.
tastes so
Also,
good.
clutch move, fancy sausage meat cut in there.
Yeah, but dude, the hot Cheetos,
Yeah, I know, but to complement it, Tim.
too much.
Oh, you get a
Fair.
little garlic sausage. Ooh,
Too much.
what's up with that? Ooh,
sprinkle some cat hair on it. You got a Kevin.
God damn it,
You got a Kevin
Nick.
special.
All right, you've never even eaten at my house.
You never invited me.
That's not true. You have eaten at my house.
I have eaten at your house.
Colin made food at my house.
He did. He made spaghetti sauce.
It
He
was
made the sauce.
delicious. My God, do you
My
remember
God,
how much
Colin
we ate?
making spaghetti sauce is like, God, it's so Colin.
Remember when Colin?
Because it's like, guys, it's gonna take me 4 days to make this spaghetti sauce.
That
And then he
shit's
was like,
hella
then
good.
it was fucking amazing. But every time we were there, he's like, all right, guys,
It's,
I gotta go. I gotta
stirring
run
time.
out. I gotta run out for 5
stir.
minutes. I'm gonna need you guys to stir this 3 times.
You remember when Betty Ann came by and made some sauce?
Yeah, no, I don't think I was there for that one.
Oh no, you missed
No, I
out,
think I
man. That
missed out
shit
on
was
that.
even better.
But I miss Betty Ann. Hope she's doing well.
A lot of people are asking what the recipe is for the hot Cheetos mac and cheese. Tweet at Gia Tap Harris. I'm sure she'll help you. 'Cause I can't.
She's like, because I wasn't making it.
I
You know, when
can't.
I was a cook at an Italian restaurant, I learned how to make my own mac and cheese with penne pasta. What we do is take penne pasta, or any pasta actually, because you don't have to.
Yeah.
It can be any
There's
pasta.
no rules.
You take it. What you do is you take a saute pan, pour some cream into it, put a couple pieces of cheese, whatever cheese you want, in it, let that melt, and then put the panic pasta in. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Gotta get out.
Yeah.
The kids would love it because
Ooh.
they think it's mac and cheese, but in reality, it's pretty much just pasta with cheese sauce on top of it.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
That's
So
basically how you make Alfredo sauce.
it's giveaway time.
Yeah.
There are 4 ways to win the giveaway. 1, be right there in the Twitch chat. 2, support us on patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames. And it's Thursday, which means sometime later tonight / early Friday morning, the new episodes of Game Over Greggy Show and Gamescast will be available. This week on Gamescast, we had Andrew Goldfarb from IGN. It was a damn good episode. Talking about how the Dark Night of News, talked about how they do news at IGN, and it was great. And then on the Game Over Greggy Show, Andy Cortez makes his debut, and that was fantastic as well. Anyways, the other way is to be a subscriber here on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you have 1 free Twitch subscription you can use a month, so you could use it on us, be entered to win all these free cool stuff. Today, we're giving away Dark Souls 3,
Oof.
the Ringed City DLC,
Damn.
on PlayStation 4. And the winner is,
Beep, boop, bop, boop, boop, boop.
from Twitch chat, Xanther Sarah.
Woo!
Ba, 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 ba.
Woo!
Shout out to Xanther Sarah.
Actually, the message has already been sent.
The message has already been sent. Xanther Sarah, you are a winner. A winner is you.
You're a winner, unlike Don Rickles.
All right.
Oh, that was a bad joke. I apologize. That was
That's
terrible.
the dude from Mad Men, right?
Don Rickles?
Yeah.
No. I don't think he was in Mad Men.
No, I know. It's just something I said last time we talked about Don Rickles.
I appreciate that.
Don't worry about it.
I appreciate that.
Don't worry. You're old. It's fine.
Oh.
I feel like Don Rickles would have appreciated that joke, though, so I'm not going to apologize for it. Because Don Rickles is a hard motherfucker.
Well, you already apologized.
All
I
right.
did. I just felt bad. I don't want
Now
to
it's time for the good old 3 and 3.
Woo! Woo! All right, queue up your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We will take them at our leisure. If they're about me, spoilers, I'll probably read that. If they're about Tim, spoilers, he'll probably read those. If anyone asks any questions about Kevin or bongos, you can direct those to @KindaFunnyKevin with your
Are we
hate.
not doing fun clips first?
With your hate. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Let's do fun clips first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, then, fun
All right.
clips.
So this one's a little bit of a long one.
Is it worth it?
I think so.
Let's watch it.
All right.
It's a prank. It says rocket launcher explosion prank.
Don't read out loud.
Well, that's what the fucking title says.
So they're not allowed to cross. It's a no cross thing, right?
How does this guy not see the cameras? How British? Are they British?
I don't know, man. They cross. They're like, oh, we don't care. What do the cops do?
It would have been way better if it actually exploded.
Yeah, but they can't do it like over and over again then. I don't like how unreactive these people are.
Well, they're all high as fuck. That woman is clearly on methamphetamines.
Nick.
That chick just dropped fucking acid, and she was like, she's doing some E, and she's like, I was just trying to make it to Denny's. I don't know.
I think
I saw
this
someone
show.
get grenaded.
I think this show is fake.
Yeah, well,
It's
all
definitely
these fucking.
fake.
I mean, it's old school TV prank shit.
That woman just
No,
shit
no.
her pants.
But there's like really good. This is an excellent.
All right, let's watch this.
Hold on,
Is this
hold
up?
No, not yet. I'm gonna start in a second. Hold up. Here we go. Ready? He steals the cell phone. Sees the camera. Oh hey, you dropped your phone.
What a fucking asshole.
Funny though.
What a fucking asshole. Hey, there's
next
cameras
one-
everywhere. What the
this next
fuck?
one, just a baby hippo.
Oh, I want one. I want one.
He thinks he's drinking.
He's having some fun. He's dreaming. He's sleeping.
The baby hippo.
I like baby hippos.
Me too.
Let's get a baby hippo.
Nick, you say the word, I'll Amazon that shit right now.
Do we have to keep him in water like that? Because that's gonna get gross.
I mean, that's kind of cute though. If you think about it.
Oh my god, click on the other baby hippo one. Go back to that.
That second one.
Yeah, I want to see that one. The second one right there. What does that look
No,
like?
that one looks kind of scary. I'm
No, he's
scared of it.
cute, Kevin. Oh, baby hippo. Oh, it's one of these stupid still pictures, guys. Can we just revolt against this right now? This shit happens on porn all the time, and I fucking hate it.
Jesus Christ.
It's just a bunch of still pictures together. I'm like, that's not porn.
Yeah, no, it's true.
That's a magazine that you're trying to put online, and magazines are fucking dead. Live action or nothing.
The mind-bending race looks like a real-life video game.
I just thought this was cool. I added this and the
Oh,
hippo.
this is a
Corner,
fun clip
did
from
y'all do
Kevin.
this? Oh no.
And later,
That's it.
I think that they. Hold on.
Eh,
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute.
That's awesome.
Cool.
The end?
Maybe.
We need a drone, Nick. We need a drone, and we need to make a rap video about having a drone.
I love that. We're going to do that. That sounds fantastic. But Kevin cannot have a drone.
No, that's true.
He's already abused it. We've already got in trouble with the neighbors. He's already caused literally almost an international incident, from what I understand.
True.
So that's fine, but I just want you to know, we're bringing in a drone. That person's going to be, whoever has the drone, he's liable for any drone problem. What the fuck is this?
They have like coins.
Oh, is it like those fake coins?
Yeah, they added coins and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, we've had this on the morning show before.
Okay, well, I did it again.
All right, we're going 3-3.
It is still cool, though.
3-3 in the comments.
Are we done with tips? Do you guys say no more tips?
No more tips. We'll call tips. Let me see if there's any more.
A while ago.
I'm just double
Yeah, we're done with tips. We're done with tips.
I was asking. You could have just said yeah.
Tyson Rhino says, Nick was listening to your Pockets Full of Soup episode this morning at work when Danger Zone came on the radio. I couldn't believe the coincidence. You're everywhere to me.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
That was a Michelle Branch reference.
You're everywhere to me. Is that it? Is that the song?
Yeah.
You got a friend in me. I'll make a man out of you. Get out the loop, son. Put on the game costume.
Spacetime Dave, the homie, says music sounded like electro swing, an underappreciated musical genre. I used to be real into electro swing.
What is electro swing?
Late 90s. It's just like it's like electric
a precursor
swing
to
music.
dubstep.
Kinda, I guess. It's not really, but I like swing music.
Oh, Joshua3099 says, Kevin, have you watched Rick and Morty season 3 episode 1 yet? The one they dropped on April Fools.
No, I have not yet. And I'm
You're a
upset
terrible
about it.
fan.
I'm upset about it.
They make Mulan jokes.
Apparently it was good.
John Frankel says, what I want to know is how they filmed the video. Drones.
Drone.
The answer is drones.
Taking over our world. The thing is this, Skynet didn't happen all at once like they predicted in those amazing true-to-life films, Terminator. It's just happening slowly, and we're just letting it because it's fucking cool.
It's cool.
So that's the people like this, hey, they took over the world. How do you guys feel now? We're like, it's worth it.
It looks dope.
It was dope. It was
Matthew
dope as
Matt
fuck.
says, Tim showed this video and said the exact same thing before.
Fair enough.
Not surprised.
No, we repeat ourselves a lot if you listen to these shows.
All right.
Dead Z Darko says, Nick, you fucking up that Milan melody so bad, LOL. Yeah. It's because I have no respect for Milan. I'm sorry. It's the inferior of all Disney films.
Good lord.
The only thing good about it is that Eddie Murphy had one more movie to do before he did Shrek. And then, you know, stopped doing good movies.
Bar0815 says, hey Tim, which Goofy movie song is better, Stand Out or Eye to Eye? Man, Eye to Eye's beat is a fucking banger. So I love that. Stand Out though, it's you know, it has more of a meaning.
Yeah.
You know, it's saying something. It's relatable. Let's get into sub-only chat.
Oh yeah, I'll read Daryl Dab. Junior's Tick says, Nick, how many hours are you into Breath of the Wild? I don't know, I haven't checked the actual game clock yet, but I have 13 hearts, 2 stamina bar, or 2 stamina circles. Just got the Master Sword. Taking down about 50 some odd shrines. And I'm still gonna go. I'm going all weekend too.
MadLad9 says, Tim, is more bad Transformers movies really better than no Transformers movies?
Yeah, this is from a story yesterday. Did you see that?
Whatever. Okay, cool. We have 14 million
more movies
Transformers movies written. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't
sure they do.
you.
Because here's how they write them. Let's just go into production. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Where are we at right now? Parking lot? Cool. Let's have some Transformers fight.
We'll see. I'm
what's
very
the story?
interested to see if The Last Night does better or worse than the last one did. Because like so far they're failing upwards. You know,
Yeah,
like the worse the movies get, the more that they make. This one looks so bad.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think that they might have hit their peak, but.
Oh, they hit their peak with the first movie. It's been downhill
I'm
from
talking
there.
about in terms of revenue.
Oh, from revenue? Okay. Kenny05 says, Nick, can we get a movie podcast from you? Maybe. We haven't talked about we're still in the midst of talking about what content we're rolling out. Obviously, right now, we're more focused on the Let's Play series that we're all very excited about. You can see a precursor to that series with Beat Cop today if you want to go watch that on Kind of Funny Games. I love movies. We like talking about movies, but going back to it, there's only 6 of us now. 4 of us. 5 of us. How many fucking people work right now? 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So, we're joining well 6. So, you know, it's limited. But we'll talk more movies. Promise.
Spacetime Dave says, gents, at a urinal, do you go over the fence or through the fence? Oh, zipper. I
go
find
over
I
the
go
fence.
over unless I have a belt on and shirt tucked in.
I take the whole thing down. I throw my pants down like you're a kid and you just show my ass to everyone.
I wish that were true.
I do wish it was
My
true.
brother does that sometimes.
I'm
it's
sure
fucking
he
ridiculous.
does.
I'm like,
There's
Matt,
something so funny about your brother doing that.
He does it all the time to me. I walk in, like if he knows I'm coming in after him, he'll just be there waiting for me, and I'm like, God damn it, Matt, there's other people here. There are other fucking people here, and they can't say anything because you're in a bathroom. But I don't think you're allowed to be all nude in a bathroom. We'll see.
You can definitely say something. You can definitely walk in and be like, "Oh shit, why, Matt?"
It's fair. Sometimes I just, what we like to do is we revert to being 10 again when we're in the bathrooms, and when he's taking a shit, I'll wad up paper towels, fill it up with water, and just fucking hurl spit wads at him. I like to throw them so hard that they hit the back of the wall, and they trickle water on him, so it's the initial shock, and then the awe comes when it inevitably falls down onto his head. And I like to try to do it right as he's crowning.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So one more. Let's find one more to read.
Someone says something about heel kick. Nick, did you miss excited for heel kick? I don't know what that means. Heel kick this weekend. If you're in Vancouver, come check it out. You can see on Greg's social feed the details for that. Both Greg and I will be there, and we'll do a meet and greet afterward. So it's gonna be super fun. I hear the movie's very, very good. I can't wait to see it.
Final thing from Shrub Tim says, you guys watch the new Louis C.K. on Netflix yet?
Not yet. Saw it popped up. Put it on the
Excited
queue.
to watch it. They're excited to watch
It's
it.
going to be good.
All right, Nick.
Yes.
You want to read them subs so we can go get some food?
If I read your name, you're a sub or resub, and we appreciate that. Remember, you get one free Twitch sub if you're an Amazon Prime member. We'd like that very much to go to us. If it doesn't, please go give it to someone so it doesn't go to waste every month. You have to re-up every month. It's a pain in the ass. We appreciate your support either way. Today's first subscriber, what's the 6th subscriber is, Jesus, lots of subs. Oh, because we've been on for so long. Okay, well, I apologize if you guys subbed earlier this morning, if you were watching the stream with Greg. We missed you, but Nero Shit says, woo, 2 months. Brab-ba-dub-ba-dub. Praydonian 84, Nos4R 285. Where's Madinga says, traveling to SF in a couple days to see King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They rock as much as their names does. Hope to see you guys while I'm here. Prancing Tuna subscribed. Sam James 197. Black Widow 1984. Slow Steel 86. Jedi B 311. Big Daddy Dylan J. Lure 495. I just totally fucked that guy's name up. Big Dylan J is his name, not Big Daddy. I don't know if I put a daddy in there.
Big Daddy J.
Because of Milan. Luhar 949. Rakanchur J, Epsilon Gray, Bowflex 22, Log Dog 1, Dat Beats Dude says, been a follower for way longer. I love you guys. Swatting from Top Rope. He subscribed for the last 3 months. Mr. Yasman 300, 6 months supporting this garbage truck on fire. Can I get some bongos? I am sick.
Bongos.
Kevin just left the room. He doesn't want. That's how little he cares about this amazing fucking gift that he has in his belly. Number 93, Uber Goat, Icarus in Slumberland. The LG59 said, had some pineapple and bacon pizza today. It was dope as fuck. Yes, fight the good fight, my friend. We're losing, but it doesn't matter.
Fight it.
So Kia subscribed. Dave Cowell says, woo! Love you guys so much. Keep up the freaking amazing work. Thanks to you guys, I finally took the leap and signed up to learn programming this year so I can get into the games industry. Love from Irish Dave. Good job, Irish Dave. I appreciate you. Jacqueline Lewis 14 says, woo, 2 months, and what a crazy 2 months it has been. We appreciate you. Samosa 2 has subscribed for 26 months. Whoa. Rico Cast. King Solomon's, A10 Gecko, X Abbott says Scorpio. Darwin King says, you guys are looking good. Keep up the good work. T-Bird 117 has subscribed. Sammy Sid. Mark Wayne Rooney says, Nick, what's your favorite Stanley Kubrick movie? Ooh.
2001.
No, I love 2001, but it's very slow. Probably Clockwork Orange. Lolo Po Pro subscribed. Andy4_10. Although I've never seen Barry Lyndon. I just wanted to put that out there. It's a deficiency of mine. That and I've never seen Schindler's List. So these are the things I have to rectify.
Really?
You've never seen Schindler's List?
I haven't seen it. I almost lost well, I did lose the Schmodown last time, but I almost lost that question in the Schmodown. I just randomly guessed because I had one. Andy4_10 has subscribed. Raging Welshman says, having some medical troubles as of late, but you keep me smiling. Thanks for your laughs. Well, we wish you well, sir. Hopefully you do well. Hopefully you get better. Water Man Chafing says, read Doom, don't watch the David Lynch movie. Sting and the Police versus Agent Coop, Twin Peaks is weird. It is very fucking weird. I do not recommend watching that movie until you've read the book either, because it's fucking strange. Although, read the book, then watch that movie, then watch a documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune. That movie would have been fucking crazy too. Super Jolly Mac, Curse of the Ninja, Ed2 Bar, A Sly Otter, Justin Guns 96, Alex Johnson EM, Zelda Zeppelin says, hey guys, almost 2 years, and then I get that sweet nasty platinum emblem. Wow, appreciate you. 17 months he subscribed. Eldest of 67 has subscribed for 6 months, says, love the kind of funny roof barbecues, looking dapper in the suits today, Nick and Tim. Maximum Cortez has subscribed for the last 27 months. You can probably stop doing that now. Hey guys, big fan, long time listener, first time listener. Idiot.
You're a shithead, I love you.
He's an idiot and we love him. Almighty Munez. JB Matt Gill says, half a year and still questioning my decision in life? Man, don't question stuff, just go with it. Peanut04223 says, hey, 28 months. Yo, Tim, tell your brother to hook me up with Zendaya.
I'll let him know.
Sweezy50 is subscribed. Beneficial says, yo, 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 vote for Zoe. Spoon Twitch says money. And
Spoon Twitch.
Yeah, I thought it was
Spoon Twitch.
Yeah, that's even cooler. And our last subscriber of 16 months today is M. Heidinger.
Yay.
We appreciate
Thank
you all.
Very
Thank you so much for your
everything.
support, guys.
You can get your tickets for Kind of Funny Live by going to kindoffunny.com/KFL3. We're working on the show. It's going to be dope. I can't wait to see you all there. And the last thing we'll leave you with is, Kev, can you bring up the thing that I put in there?
Yep.
Once you're done with this, go watch the Beat Cop Let's Play that Andy edited with Greg and Nick. It is funny as fuck. I also really love this Twitter exchange where Greg puts out the link. Alana Pierce replies, is this porn? Greg replies, if you try hard enough. And Alana replies, anything is porn if you try hard enough is one of the most inspirational concepts I've ever heard.
There you go. There you go.
So go watch Beat Cop. It may or may not be porn.
It's not porn, unfortunately. One day we'll figure out how to make porn, make money off porn, but just not now. I try hard, my friend.
Adios.